I place the book on a shelf.
I place the book on a shelf.
I stretch my neck.
I stretch my neck.
I stand up straight.
I stand up straight.
I walk into the dining room.
I walk into the dining room.
I set a plate on the table.
I set a plate on the table.
I pour some soup into the plate.
I pour some soup into the plate.
I taste the soup.
I taste the soup.
I finish my soup.
I finish my soup.
I wipe my mouth.
I wipe my mouth.
I wash the plate.
I wash the plate.
I dry the plate.
I dry the plate.
I put the plate away.
I put the plate away.
I leave the dining room.
I leave the dining room.
I return to the living room.
I return to the living room.
I sit on the floor.
I sit on the floor.
I fold my legs.
I fold my legs.
I close my eyes again.
I close my eyes again.
I breathe slowly.
I breathe slowly.
I clear my mind.
I clear my mind.
I open my eyes again.
I open my eyes again.
I stand up quietly.
I stand up quietly.
I walk to a bookshelf.
I walk to a bookshelf.
I pick up a magazine.
I pick up a magazine.
I flip through the pages.
I flip through the pages.
I read a short article.
I read a short article.
I put the magazine back.
I put the magazine back.
I walk to the window.
I walk to the window.
I watch the sunset.
I watch the sunset.
I admire the colors.
I admire the colors.
I close the window.
I close the window.
I draw the curtains.
I draw the curtains.
I turn on a lamp.
I turn on a lamp.
I pick up my phone.
I pick up my phone.
I check the time.
I check the time.
I put my phone down.
I put my phone down.
I go to the kitchen again.
I go to the kitchen again.
I prepare a sandwich.
I prepare a sandwich.
I eat the sandwich.
I eat the sandwich.
I drink a glass of water.
I drink a glass of water.
I wash the glass.
I wash the glass.
I dry the glass.
I dry the glass.
I return to the living room.
I return to the living room.
I sit on the sofa again.
I sit on the sofa again.
I turn on the TV.
I turn on the TV.
I watch a short show.
I watch a short show.
I turn off the TV.
I turn off the TV.
I stand up.
I stand up.
I walk to the bathroom.
I walk to the bathroom.
I wash my hands again.
I wash my hands again.
I brush my teeth again.
I brush my teeth again.
I look at myself in the mirror.
I look at myself in the mirror.
I turn off the bathroom light.
I turn off the bathroom light.
I leave the bathroom.
I leave the bathroom.
I walk into my bedroom.
I walk into my bedroom.
I open a drawer.
I open a drawer.
I take out my pajamas.
I take out my pajamas.
I put on my pajamas.
I put on my pajamas.
I place my clothes in a basket.
I place my clothes in a basket.
I walk to the bed.
I walk to the bed.
I sit on the bed.
I sit on the bed.
I relax my shoulders.
I relax my shoulders.
I lie down.
I lie down.
I rest my head on the pillow.
I rest my head on the pillow.
I look at the ceiling.
I look at the ceiling.
I close my eyes again.
I close my eyes again.
I think about the day.
I think about the day.
I smile softly.
I smile softly.
I feel grateful.
I feel grateful.
I open my eyes.
I open my eyes.
I get out of bed.
I get out of bed.
I stretch my arms.
I stretch my arms.
I stand on the floor.
I stand on the floor.
I step into the bathroom.
I step into the bathroom.
I look in the mirror.
I look in the mirror.
I wash my face.
I wash my face.
I dry my face.
I dry my face.
I pick up my toothbrush.
I pick up my toothbrush.
I brush my teeth.
I brush my teeth.
I wash my hands.
I wash my hands.
I dry my hands.
I dry my hands.